Hi everyone, welcome back to my vlog. I'm Robin, or Hobbit's reading this. I'm doing something incredibly stupid because I forgot to start the vlog and I didn't want to hold off any longer in case I forgot again. So let's just jump into the week. Luckily, I haven't really read that much, so I don't have to talk for long. I'm only looking at the road, I promise. Pretty much, let me see. I listened to more of The Familiar. The Familiar is following Lucia, who, this is historical fiction / a little bit of fantasy. And Lucia is a scullion maid, but she has some talent. She can do some magic. She also has some Jewish ancestry, which the story is taking place in during the Inquisition, so that's very dangerous for her, as well as this magic that she can do. But she gets a patron who's trying to use her magic to his advantage. So Lucia just had a little bit of a snafu. She sort of injured someone. If you've read the story, you probably know what I'm talking about. I'm only 30% in. I wasn't expecting it to get that intense. But yeah, it's very interesting. And then there's also this guy, Sanhil, I think is his name. He's sort of Lucia's coach to control and intensify her magic. And there might be a thing, but also there's something going on with him. He's not human, he's immortal in some way. And so I want to understand what's going on with him. Besides that, I'm trying to think. I think I read a little bit more of Insomnia as well. I think I read 60 more pages. So I'm still in the official part 1. There was a prologue and I'm in part 1. But as always, when it comes to Stephen King, I'm not really going to talk about that because I am going to have a separate video which will hopefully come out in May or June. But yeah, so that's pretty much what I read. So I'm going to stop doing this because I don't like it, but I wanted to get the vlog started. So I will talk to you all later. Hi everyone. I am strongly considering making this a 2-week vlog because I do have, even though I'm done going to classes, I have a test and a final paper both due this upcoming Thursday. And I'm also reading Insomnia, which is for a separate video, so I really am only going to talk about my audiobooks. And I started the vlog late, and yesterday my mood was just not good. I'm gonna think about it a little bit more, but I am sort of considering it just so that there's a little bit more to this, because if I'm mainly writing this week and reading a book that's for a separate video, I'm just not gonna have that much to talk about. So I'm thinking about it. But let me see. Can you go to class Thursday? So, okay. I did read a couple more pages of Insomnia yesterday. Maybe 5 to 10. So, there is that. But I listened to a lot of The Familiar on Wednesday. I'm over halfway through now. Where I'm at, they just finished the second trial of the tournament, but something went wrong. And so I'm very curious of what's going to happen next, because I could see it being blamed on Lucia, which would suck. But yeah, it was very interesting. I'm very curious. It's a very intriguing book. I'm also trying to figure out because I picked this book for our book club meeting on Monday, so I'm trying to figure out questions to ask people, because there's not like a ton of like Jewish stuff. There's little mentions here and there, but it's a Jewish book club, so so this is a Jewish book, but also not. So yeah, it's interesting. But I may finish it tonight because I'm driving to work, and then I'm going to temple, and then I'm coming home, and I think I have like 5.5 hours left, but I'm on 1.3 speed, so I believe the math is that that's actually 4 hours and 15 minutes. So it just sort of depends on how long it takes me to get to places. If I only have like 30 minutes to an hour, I might just listen to more tomorrow and just like knock it out. I don't know what my next audiobook's gonna be. But that's pretty much it. That's what I read. So yeah, hence why I'm considering maybe making this 2-week. But that is, yeah, that's about it. So I'm gonna make my breakfast and then go to work and continue listening to The Familiar. Hi everyone. I finished The Familiar, and so I wanted to update you now instead of waiting until I get home tonight or doing it tomorrow. I also do want to acknowledge I am making this a 2-week vlog. I thought about it. I planned out the next 2 months of videos. It just makes the most sense with how little I read this week because of working on my essay. So there's that. But I did finish The Familiar. I really enjoyed it. I came up with some good book club questions. I really liked the ending. I thought it was like really, really cool. And yeah, I think everything ended up the way that it should. I was very happy with it. So I gave it 4 stars. I thought it was great. And I did sort of like, roll my spinning wheel to find out what my next audiobook would be. And that was disappointing because I will be listening to Wuthering Heights. This will be my last attempt. If after taking a whole class on British Gothic Lit does not get me through this book, then it's done. I'm sorry to all the people who love Wuthering Heights. I just can't. But we don't know that yet. We don't know. My guess is that I can't. Because I remember listening to the first 7 chapters and being like, what the fuck is this? But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I have a new appreciation. Maybe Heathcliff and Kathy won't be the most annoying people ever. Maybe. We'll see. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to start, again, Wuthering Heights tonight on my way home. But in the meantime, I'm going to work. And then I'm going to dinner at my aunt's house. And yeah, and then tomorrow I'm going to continue writing. But I will also have book club, so we're going to Chicago. So I will finish Wuthering Heights this upcoming week. One way or the other. Whether it's a DNF or not, who knows? Alright. I will come back with an update later. So, the only thing that I have made progress on is starting Wuthering Heights. I listened to 6 chapters yesterday, and while I'm still not enjoying it, I don't think I'm not going to enjoy it. So that is not an expectation of mine. I am. Let me see how to phrase this. I'm getting through it because I'm able to identify the tropes of Gothic literature that I learned in my class. And so my class is helping me, I don't know if appreciate is the right word, but recognize the Gothic elements that come up. And that might be enough to get me through it. Maybe. I think I can finish it by the end of the week. I work from home on Tuesdays. I'm actually working from home tomorrow. But Friday, I'll be going to the office and going to Temple. And then Sunday, I'll be going to the office. So I'll have some extra driving time. So I may finish it this week if I really power through. I will say last night on my way to Chicago, I had to pause for like 20-30 minutes because it was making me sleepy. Like I was literally like micro napping, like my blinks were just getting longer, and I was about to drive into Chicago rush hour traffic. So I'm like, I gotta switch to music. So I did go back and listen to like another chapter before I got to the restaurant I was going to. So that's a thing. But I am hopeful that I will be able to finish it. My plan for today is I finished writing my final assignment. Well, it's not my final assignment. I finished writing my final paper for my class. I'm going to send it to my dad to look over. And then tomorrow, I'm going to do the final test, which shouldn't take me that long. And then I am going to read Lore Olympus so that I, just have another thing in this vlog. And Lore Olympus is a graphic novel, so it should only take me a couple hours. Because not very busy at work tomorrow. So that's sort of the plan. And then Thursday, I'm hanging out with my friend Stephanie, who I haven't seen in like over a month, because she was traveling and I was busy with schoolwork. And so I have no plans. No plans at all. So the only plans we have is to get a pedicure. So I'm hoping to read Thursday, but we'll kind of see. We'll see where it is. If not, I will definitely read Saturday. So that's it. That's the plan for this week. So, all right. Hi everyone. I'm sorry if you can hear sounds. Obviously I'm outside because it's nice out. It's nice, and I don't have a lot of work today, so I just wanted to be outside. I don't have like a ton to say because I think I filmed yesterday. I did read 100 more pages of Insomnia last night, and so I'm still less than 300 pages in, so I'm not like super far. Maybe 30%. So I'm hoping I'll have some more time to read today, and then obviously, like I said, more time to read tomorrow. Well, now I'll have time to read all summer because I finished all my schoolwork. I'm officially done. All my assignments are turned in. I'm sure I will pass, if not get all A's, so I'm happy with that. I've never been a I need A's kind of person. I'm perfectly happy with B's, which is probably what I would get even if I didn't do super well in these papers. That's fine. So, yeah, that's where I'm at. So I'm going to enjoy sitting out for most of the afternoon because tomorrow the high is like 63 degrees Fahrenheit, whereas right now it's like 75. So, yeah, that's it. Okay, it has been a minute since I have filmed a clip. Thursday. When was the last time I filmed? Wednesday maybe? I don't know. Anyway. Thursday I hung out with Stephanie. You saw some B-roll. It was a lot of fun. It was very much needed to just have a day to do like whatever I wanted and not have to worry about keeping appointments or anything like that. So it was very nice. I read like 170 pages of Insomnia, which is cool, and then I read another 75 yesterday. So after this I will film a clip for that vlog. So you'll get my thoughts eventually. Other than that, yesterday I listened to, I don't even know, man, like 3.5 hours of Wuthering Heights. At this point, I'm literally just listening to get through it. I'm not gonna keep my copy of Wuthering Heights. It's gonna get a low score from me. I'm very sorry to the people that like really like Wuthering Heights and who enjoy it. I am not one of those people. Heathcliff is awful. Quite honestly, Kathy was awful. We find out very early in the beginning that she died. But literally the only character that I like to, like, for the most part, like, there are some things about her I don't like, but it's Ellen. Because she seems like the only rational human being who isn't, like, wildly manipulative or, like, overly emotional. Yeah, I'm not enjoying it. I don't understand the people who are like, it's so romantic. I'm like, how? How is it? These are horrible people. And I have no doubt they greatly loved one another, but these are horrible people. I don't understand. Yeah, so I'm not enjoying it at all. I don't know if I will finish it tomorrow, because I think I have like 4 hours left. Yeah, I really doubt I would finish it tomorrow, which means I will finish it Monday because I have to go back to Chicago. So yeah, there is that. I just no. I am hoping tomorrow to read Lore Olympus so that I just, knock another book off of my TBR. So I will try to do that tomorrow. I was gonna say I'll do it today, but we're going to a friend's house for a barbecue, so I'm not gonna have time today. We are also going to watch basketball at that friend's house, so I will read more of Insomnia. But yeah, that's about it. It sucks because, like, I'm really enjoying Insomnia, but I don't want to talk about it too much in this vlog because then I won't have anything to say in the other vlog. But I am really enjoying it. I don't want everyone to think that, like, my reading is just absolutely horrible. just Wuthering Heights is horrible. I just want to get it over with. I'm still so confused by the people who think it's, like, romantic. I don't get it. I don't know. Maybe it's my thing of, like, needing to like the characters. Because at this point, I'm like, I want them all to die. Like, because I just don't care. Like, quite frankly, they deserve it. Like, Kathy was horrible. She was just horrible. Ugh. Anyway. And I don't understand the people, like, the actual characters within the book. They're like, oh yes, Kathy's, like, very temperamental, but we love her. It's like, why? She's horribly temperamental, her mood switches on a dime, and she's mean. Like, she may wrap it up in manners sometimes, but, like, she's mean. Like, I don't understand the people who, like, in her society like her as a character. I don't get it. Anyway, those are my thoughts. I will let you know how much I'm able to listen to tomorrow. I really want to get it done. So maybe I'll just push through and, like, when I get home, I'll, like, clean something just to get it done with. We'll see. I have finally finished Wuthering Heights. It only took me a week, but it feels like it was an eternity. It was, guys, okay, let me start by saying, again, if you like Wuthering Heights, if you love Wuthering Heights, that's awesome. I hated it. Like, it legitimately, I can only think of one other book that I dislike more. And I don't remember what it was called, quite honestly. It was a thriller. It was bad. I did not enjoy Wuthering Heights even a little bit. There was one character that I liked, which was Nellie, because she seemed like the only rational / normal person, besides Mr. Lockwood. But, you know, he was he was the hardly there. He was the recipient of the story. I thought it, quite frankly, I thought it was all stupid. Like, I don't get Heathcliff's whole motivation. Like, I really don't. Like, he was treated well by Mr. Earnshaw, who brought him into his family, treated him like one of his own. He was friends with Kathy. So, like, he had people around him, and yes, what's his face? Hayden, I think, Kathy's brother. Like, yes, Kathy's brother was not great to him, and, like, after Mr. Earnshaw died, treated him as a servant. Like, that is totally fair. But from the very beginning, Heathcliff's attitude was crap. Like, it was crap. And so, like, I could understand if after Mr. Earnshaw died, you know, Hayden, like, treated Heathcliff as a servant and treated horribly, and then, like, you know, Kathy changed how she treated him. Like, I could understand that. But Heathcliff's attitude was crap before all that happened. So why should Hayden, who is now the master of the house, treat him well when Heathcliff has never treated him well? Like, it was a whole thing. I don't get the motivation. And for it to extend so far past Hayden's death and then past Kathy, for it to extend, I'm like, is this guy a demon? Like, like, why is he just, like, filled with so much hatred when he was literally taken in? Like, I don't get it. Like, and if I missed the point or something of Wuthering Heights, like, by all means, like, tell me, because I just don't get it. I gave it a 1 star. That's how much I disliked it. I thought it was crap. I'm very sorry for people who enjoy it. I hope I can have a discussion where maybe someone can tell me what I missed. Because at this point, I'm like, surely I have to have missed something. Because people love this book. I had to have missed something, right? I don't know I did. But that was it. Yeah. Anyway, that's done. I'm getting rid of my coffee. I don't need to have it on my shelf anymore. I'm never gonna read it. I'm gonna try to not think about it anymore past this. So yeah, the other exciting piece of news, which, again, I won't, like, talk too much about it, but I did finish Insomnia. Pretty much I spent my entire weekend reading Insomnia and then listening to Wuthering Heights, and that was it. But I did finish Insomnia. It was really great, actually. I really enjoyed it, which was nice, because if I was also reading a physical book that I wasn't enjoying, I would be really upset. But I really enjoyed Insomnia. It was really well done. There were some parts that, like, the logic didn't quite make sense, but honestly, I was having such a good time I didn't care. So I gave it 4.5 stars, which is such a wild difference from Wuthering Heights. But yeah, no, it was really fun, and I'm gonna film a whole separate video about it, so, you know, I'm not gonna talk too much about it. But that's what I read. So again, I'm very glad I made this a 2-week vlog because otherwise I wouldn't have much to talk about. But yeah, it was really, really fun. And now I'm just looking forward to getting to read whatever I want now that school is done and catching up on my reading goal, because that's going to be my goal this month. So I will talk to you all next week. Make sure that you leave a comment, like the video, subscribe, click the notification bell, and I will talk to you later. Bye.